Hello. I'm back. So, goal. Get as many strawberries as I can. I only have about 2 hours, but when am I never on a time limit? So, let's see how far I can get. I'm also going to try testing streaming to Discord as well for this game. Because I am trying to make it so I stream to Discord at the same time, because I think that would be a cool idea. We'll try it. And then share your screen. Go to Celeste. And then I guess I'll open the stream stage chat. If it starts interfering early stream, yes. I'm trying to do this as often as I can. Okay, so that's good. It looks like Discord's running fine. So I'm gonna close. Why in the world is the just keeping YouTube playing? I should probably not do that. Alright, so Golden Ridge and then Mirror Temple. Oh, I missed one at the very start and the end. I got Celeste the other day. Oh, are you enjoying it? Or oh, we're restarting already? Oh yeah. It's a lot harder than it looks, lol, but I do like it. I know, I make it look so difficult. Yeah, I feel so bad when I play games like these, because I see... Sometimes, I suppose, yes, sometimes. There's just spikes there. I could take it down. Hold on. Oh. So... No, there's not any strawberries over there. I think the last thing I did was make it so I can go in the galaxy goo. Oh, are you talking about, like, the thing that you dash through? You're galaxy gooing? You're morbing? Ah, nothing up here. Bird! Yee. Hi, Granny. I'm surprised I did not refill my dash here. Okay, I got that one. So that's the one I was missing. So pretty much I just have to go to the end of the level now. So I'm just playing the level normally. Which I will say, never underestimate a Celeste level. Sometimes you're just gonna mess up. My For You page just knows I want to buy Celeste. Well, I'll do something innovative. Do not buy Celeste. Save your money. Invest. Oh. I knew I messed up as soon as I did the jump. I agree. True. Because if you invest your money, then you can buy multiple Celeste. Stop laughing at me, Granny. Balloon. Well, it took me a second to realize I'm getting Celeste content on my TikTok. That was rare. Do you know what my TikTok is? It's just a ton of videos about that one horse anime girl racing game. That's literally all it is right now. And then occasionally, like, depressing, sad content for some reason. I think my TikTok thinks I'm really depressed. I don't know. I think it's trying to tell me something. I killed myself. What a thing to say after that conversation. No. LOL. Did I just focus on getting the golden berry? Shrimp is bugs. Is that something I'm not gonna understand? Lobsters is bugs too. True, they are all Bugs Money. Okay, we're gonna refill the dash, or the grab. It's funny how in the later levels, you're not really worrying about your grab too much, except for specific circumstances. All crustaceans are bugs. Taxonomically? It's been a while since I've looked at, like, animal classifications or things of that sort. I did not even know if that's true. If that is true, yippee. If it's not, how dare you lie on the internet. Do you know how many people fall for lies every day? It's at least one. Good luck for AG. Ah, thank you. Brush up, my boy. Do you know how many things I need to brush up on that, like, I've been told to by friends and such? It's impossible. What's my opinion on the seasides? I really like them. I think some of them are a lot better and more fun than the other ones. Only got facts here. Yes. You are only the fact giver. Why would I ever lie? I am only the truther. Fish Jesus fried for our sin. I beat Chapter 2 Seaside in like 35 seconds recently. Oh, nice. I beat a Seaside in like 2 or 3 hours. That was pretty cool. The wind. Why is it so windy? Dang, that's better than me. Okay, how in the world are you supposed to get that? I've not even unlocked the seasides. Yeah, well, it's certainly a journey, I'll tell you that much. It's windy. Far be it from me to say, but it's very windy in here. I think I'm just gonna go for the golden. Why not? I think it's a fun little challenge. I'm in the last room of Farewell. I have no idea why it's taking so flipping long, bro. Well, it's one of those things where it looks easy, but you just need to focus and just take your time. That is what matters. Take your time and you shall persevere. I would know. I did Farewell very recently. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I killed myself. Unless... Oh yeah, I forgot. You can move it. How do I forget basic things about this game? I played it for like this entire week. It's just... I'm very smart, by the way. Almost clutch. Yes, the almost clutch. Nothing better. It's because you do not use a mechanic for like 1 second, and then my brain's like, ah, that information is useless. Why would I ever need that again? I like how I was doing this as a strawberry hunting stream, but now it's just, I want to do the golden bearing for this level, because I feel like it. That's a beautiful thing about free will. Sometimes you just do stuff because you feel like it. We. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, I still have a lot of strawberries to go too. This is so much work for just one of them. Wee. But it's worth it. You have no idea? Yes. I know Farewell has a golden strawberry. Do not pretend that I am not knowledgeable. I know. Oh. Personally modded Celeste, I don't think I could ever go back. Okay, hold on, I need to just do a ton of neutral jumps here. Because I'm lazy. And, the wind. I was seeing Madeline with cat ears and a blanket. I guess you do you. We're going over here. You're taking me up. I want to go uppies. Thank you. So windy. It is Peak, bro, trust me. But Peak's the like new popular famous game that every streamer's been playing, and then is probably gonna imminently abandon, because that's the life cycle of all stream games like that. Oh wait, hold on. Hey dude, are you that person earlier who said you've never cried from a game? Yes, I've not played Peak. Are you gonna recommend a game for me to cry? Oh, thank you, Ashley, for the follow. Okay, just making sure. I'm gonna play like a very basic game. What would be a very weird game to cry from? Let's see, I'm trying to think of... I'm gonna play the new Call of Duty game. I'm gonna get to the end of the campaign, I'll just break down in tears. And that's the only time I'll ever cry from a game in my entire life. Just completely randomly, just to mess with people. Now that's funny. Okay. Hiya. Wait, go back down there. This is a secret. No. You're trying to bait me. You're trying to kill me. I would know. I am a knower. Ugh. Okay. Well, I should have known. I went back and I died. The prophecy came true. Alright, I'm gonna get very good at the start of this level. Oh, great. Yep, I know. I'm back. The self-fulfilling prophecy. Speed run time. Oh yeah, look at the clock. Look, I'm going so quickly. Wow. If only I'd played this game before. We. Have you? Have I played this game? I'm not really sure. Wow, maybe I can get a sub 6 hours. Maybe I can beat this game before I have to go to work. It'll be so cool. Fun fact, did you know spikes hurt? What do you mean you're not sure if you've played? I'm not sure. Why do you think I stream so much? It's because I forget things. Did you not just see me forget basic core mechanics of the game? Am I missing something? Yes. Hello again. Hey, Sidra. Maybe the reason that I've never cried at like a game or something like that is just because I've forgotten to. I was so overwhelmed with emotion, and then I just forget. It's like, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Pizza. Okay, well. I must cried playing this level's B-side. Well, I'm up here now. Alright, I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Ugh. Like I said, I should have jumped off. Am I just gonna do the bit where I make like a little bit of progress and then restart the whole level over and over again? Spikes hurt, man. They do. There's no need to name drop the... I've made this joke before, but I don't care. The Cowboy Bebop character. He's very popular, but there's no reason to keep mentioning him. It's a funny thing. I think... What are the character names in Cowboy Bebop? I think I only remember... There's Spike. Is it Faye Valentine? Or somebody else. There's the child. There's a dog. Einstein? Or is his name Ein? I don't know. I'm not in the proper thinking terminology. But the important part, it was a dog. Or maybe it was a cat. Like I said, very forgetful. Here we go. Whatcha? Whatcha? And over here. We're taking a water break after that one. Would you perhaps know how to wave dash? I do. Oh, I just left it. Come back, my child. I mean, I guess I could use that tech to make it slightly easier. Favorite tech in the whole game. My favorite tech in the whole game is... What is it? I think it's a very small thing, but it's like jumping after you dash through the goo. It's very satisfying. I like that. Wall hopping is fun too, yeah. Or I mean the tech where you dash up a wall and then jump, you know? Yeah. That one. I know what you're talking about. I could actually probably demonstrate it in a sec. I just do it right here. Yeah. That was completely unnecessary, but warranted. Okay, good. Did not do the funny. I've seen enough. You're ready for Farewell Golden. True. Dying on, like, what level is this? 4? Yeah, let's go to the Farewell Golden real quick. Actually, even better, I should do all the Seaside Goldens. Nay, the bees. The bees! The bees! Wee. You ready for Monica's D-side? Is that a reference to Doki Doki Literature Club? Seaside Goldens are all fairly easy, actually. Yes, that was the joke. I do know most of them are easy because they're very short, whereas the B-sides are long, and you can make a mistake, and then you have to restart all of them. Whereas the seasides, you just, like, if you make a mistake, oh dear, you have to go back, like, 1 or 2 levels. Oh no. My poor little heart will not be able to take it. Okay, so let's evaluate this real quick. Wow, I made a mistake. Time to go back 1 room. Yep. Oh. And then... I just fall down. It's literally all I needed to do. What is the purpose of this? What have I done? Have I trapped myself? Haha, you did it wrong. Oh, I did. Wait a second. Am I meant to go uppies? Oh, wait, I see. I understand. I deserve that death. Because all you have to do is literally just go on top of the button. I was blind. Stand on it. No! Yeah, a lot of them almost just feel like a re-clear. Yeah. Rule 1 of TikTok live streaming. Never listen to chat. They lie to you. They're TikTokers. All that they want is talking about being cooked and... what else? They're probably like Labubu's or something like that. They fall for easy marketing campaigns. Much like everyone else. Getting out golden berries in this game was hell. But did you like the hell? Is it hell if you liked it? Have you done any strawberry jam? Typically I like them on my sandwiches, but no. I have not. I need a dash again, so I'm gonna do that. I did in fact like it. Well, good. That's good. At least you did not go through hell and not like it, because imagine doing all that and you're like, God, I hate this game. I only did this for money, for Twitch donations. The mod. Yes, I know you're talking about the mod, believe it or not. He's talking about the mod. Yes, I know. None of you can detect my sarcasm. That makes it so much better. It's so beautiful when I say something like that. And I'll be like, gosh, why are they not understanding this? Man invents sarcasm. What a genius. Alright, let's... and then... whatcha? I cannot imagine doing the Goldens. I needed new levels. Well, you speak in a monotone voice 90% of the time. It's hard to differentiate sarcastic monotone from normal monotone. Sorry. No, you see what I should go is I should just go to, like, emotional classes. What's a great way to learn emotions? How do I learn to emulate being a human? That's a good point. How does one do that? Oh, let's not jump on the spikes there. Then we do a little jig. We do a little jig. Oh, I think this is the last checkpoint. Guys, I'm actually an alien robot. How do I learn to act like a human? Yeah. Guys, how do I, like, act to do things like a normal human would? Just asking for a friend. Finally, he got up to the 4th attempt. You know what they say, when you're good, you're good. When you're good, you're good. Okay, I need to stop looking at chat so often. I need to put my monitor in a different spot. Because I look at chat. My chat monitor is like a foot away from my gameplay monitor. It's a very good thing I don't care about dying, because if I did not, imagine the rage. The pure rage that would be emanating from me right now. No, my gamer score is being discredited. Somebody will make a video on me in a few years about how I'm not a real gamer and I should quit my credentials. Which, true. Gaslight, gatekeep, and boy boss, as I say. Very important for keeping a healthy community. Yoop, and then here. Wow, how'd I do it? Alright, over here. Wee. Doink, 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 doink. Then go uppy. And here. I remember it took me a little bit to actually figure that out the first time. I think. Then again, it takes me a while to figure out a lot of things. Like emotions. And the proper way to act in certain social circumstances. Wee! Alright, then we stand on it. Then you go here. Then yeah, probably just do that. Just grab. WSP. Oh, no, I forgot what that acronym means again. If that's like a pseudo, what are you doing? Or how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Wow, it's like I summoned a not knowing thing in social circumstance. How did that happen? Crazy. Alright, will I die? Can he do it? Thank you, Ender, for the follow. On TikTok, I should say. Yeah, like it took me a couple of years to learn how to act like a human and learn emotions and stuff. Well, you did not come out of the womb and be like, ah, yes. Make sure to talk about the water cooler. Make sure to bring that up during work. That's a good topic of conversation. I feel like it takes most people a few years to do that. I swear, I'm gonna spend so much difficulty on these easy levels, and on the hard levels, I'm gonna just do without a breeze, without a second thought. Because it's the expectations. That's what makes it so different, right? Oh, hello. That was a dash and a half. Wee. Accidental tech, yes. Wee. I'm just gonna go uppy. Feels safer. Should I just wave dash for no reason? Yes. I should not have done that. Spaghetti tries to stay alive. Impossible challenge. And I know some of you are gonna be like, but Spaghetti, I thought this stream was called Strawberry Hunting. Why are you avoiding that strawberry that's over there? Because I don't know. I just want the golden. I'm still technically strawberry hunting, am I not? I'm just doing it unnecessarily, and doing it the way that takes the most amount of time. So let's modded levels be like, okay, now do 33 spike jumps in a row with no dashes. As I feel like probably like ultra kill modded levels are, where it's like, alright, we're gonna put every single boss enemy in a room, have fun. See if you can live a second. Because if you... If I ever had to play a game or point to a game where it's like, this is what Adderall feels like if you overdose on it, it'd probably be Ultra Kill with some of the levels. Here's 54 Radiant Hideous Masses. Yes. And then there's a 55th one once you get through the 54. But this time it's red. We... I'm gamer raging. But yep, and here we go. Okay, so this is where I wave dashed and nearly died. We're so back. Only lost like 2 minutes of progress. Do you know what I could have done in those 2 minutes? Okay, now do the room with the giant idled hideous mass, 2 swords machines, and it's small as flip. Funny you said flip. No swearing. Good Christian Minecraft server etiquette. A real room, by the way. We. Oh, that was interesting. I hit my head. Ow, my head hurt. And not the usual amount that it normally does. Okay. Okay. So I'm not jumping far enough on that. That's the problem that keeps happening. I gotta go shower and stuff. Okay, well, have fun doing that. It's been a very weird tradition that when people leave stream, they always just say that they have to shower. Believe it or not, if you go, I do not need a reason. This is not school. Goodbye. Alright, bye-bye. Also, do not drown. I'm gonna just say that every single time now, because I said that before when somebody told me that. Well, I do have to shower. I thought you'd let you know. Oh, thank you. You know, make sure to be the lifeguard. Make sure you're not gonna drown in there. And before you ask, how could I drown in a shower? There are multiple methods. Number 1, somehow the tub gets drained and you somehow break your spine, causing you to die. Just cuz. Or maybe it's like the turkey method, where you just like open your mouth towards the top of the shower and then just die. If a human has died that way, how? That is incredible if they figured out a way to do that. Anyways, go do your thing. I break my spine, fall down, then my foot clogs my joint and drown because I cannot stand up, yes. And because clearly there's nobody else within the vicinity that could help you if that were to occur. Cool. Alright. We... Oh yeah. Go up here. Go downy. Then you go uppy. And then once you go uppy, you go uppy more. Uppy is such a fun word. I'm so glad I keep using it in my vernacular. Bring back saying uppy. Cool. And we back. Does it actually show you what part of the level you're on? I do not think it does. Okay. Hiya. I think part of the reason that also was not helping me there is that I just kept messing up the jumpy that I had to do. Okay. I see. Hiyu. And then here, and then here, and then over here. Okay, we're over here. I think that just go to the right and then dash up. Yep, and then over here. And then dash over, grab, go up. Dash over, grab, go uppy. Okay, and then over here. Ooh, nearly got me. Do I really want to attempt the strawberry? Nah. Oh, this is another strawberry. Okay. No, we're gonna wait for that to come back. Okay. Blinded by the light. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Blinded by the light. Uh-oh. I did not do that quick enough. Last words before death. Uh-oh. Good heavens. Doink. Bird. Hi, Bird. I'm a lot more acquainted with what you do now that I've done farewell. You know, you could be helping me here. Although, technically, farewell is a dream. You know, dreams can become reality, so that's what I'm just gonna say. And that should become a reality. Oh, accidental tech, yet again. Accidental... Actually, I'll say that was purposeful. Purposely killing myself by doing the accidental tech. Oh my goodness. Alright, focus. I would like to have this stream in which I get more than one strawberry. Cool. Okay, then here, doink. We're gonna go over here now. I took the more dangerous path. I'm so proud. Over here, jumpy. I wonder how many copies Celeste has sold. It's probably in the millions, I imagine. Alright, probably like 3K for how hard it is. Are you talking about like 3K copies of Celeste sold? I think it's a little bit more than that. I'm not gonna lie, cheap. I think there's a lot more reviews than that on Steam. Alone. Oh wait. You go up here. I was going for the strawberry. My instincts told me to. Apparently my gamer instincts need to be reset, put in check. Hiya! Ooh, nearly touched the side there. That would have been tragic. And there we go. I also think gaming companies kind of underestimate how many people want to play actual hard games. It's good to have, like, accessibility in games like this, because there is an assisted mode. I'm not even necessarily sure what the assist mode does in this game. I might just try it out one day just to see what it does. Ooh, hello. Alright. Back here. Hearing that sounds a bit nerve-wracking. That one's a little worse. Can I go back? Am I making that more difficult than it probably should be? Because I think I might be able to just, like, get the coin and then go back to the start if that respawns, but I'm not paying attention enough to the platforms. The fact you have to go back to the beginning is painful. It's not really that painful. In some ways, it's kind of the same appeal for, like, Dark Souls games, where it's the fact that a thing is difficult, you know the feeling of elation that you're going to get when you actually succeed. But the problem is that I'm pretty sure my feeling is even lessened than most. Celeste gameplay in 2025 on my For You page. Thank the gods. The gods have blessed you with Celeste. Is that like early 2000s anime art aesthetic for a profile picture? I wonder if that even has a term. Because there's definitely different aesthetics for, like, the drawings that occur. Oh, well, it's the Xbox 360 anime girl profile picture. There was an anime girl in the Xbox 360 profile picture. Did I block that out of my memory? It does a moe art style? Okay. I probably blocked that out of my memory. That was probably the time where I was like, I'm not going to watch anime except Dragon Ball Z, which was the only exception. I have changed a little bit now. But then again, watching other animes is kind of like crack. Once you get started, you start going to the harder stuff. There's no going back. That's actually a lie. That's very much a lie. For real. Because there are certainly days or weeks where I barely watch anything. But I'm pretty sure even the most avid anime watchers probably have phases where that happens. Sometimes you just lose interest in something, and that's okay. No, I'm plain addicted. I cannot get it out. I even watch stuff like the one vending machine anime, which is probably unironically good, I imagine, because that's all the weird series are good. I usually just binge a show in a few days and stop for 3 months and then repeat. And then it gets to a point where you binge the same show because you're like, I like the feeling that I had when I watched that show, so I'll just watch it again. Okay, and then dash you to the side. Go here. Uppy. Rewatch JoJo's at least 6 times. How did I know? Not the JoJo's part specifically, but the rewatching of stuff. I finished watching Lion for hours for a new anime and not find it one rewatch. Not Lion. My bad. I was like, Lion instead of anime, that's weird. That's anime's for... Well, it's also... Some animes are just not very good for rewatching at all. Like, I have no want to watch, like, Kageyama Love is War again. I enjoyed it. Wait, it's Look? My bad. Oh my goodness, so much auto-correcting going on at once. Hiya. Oh, that was just bad timing. I thought I had enough time. Try JoJo. No, I've heard good things about JoJo's before. Back at the beginning. Unfortunate. It's fine. As is my philosophy with all games of this type. If I was not able to get it the first time, then I should probably be able to get it the second, maybe the third. Maybe even the 1000th time. But the point is that I will get it eventually. Oh. Okay. My brain turned off there. I was not expecting to overshoot that, because I thought the bubbles had a pretty large hitbox. You should go for the strawberry since it's near. You're talking about this one? The one that's following me? I'll try to get it real quick. You're right. I'm just not able to get it, though. Not that one, the other one. That one. But I already claimed that one, because it's not red anymore. If they're not red, I already claimed them. That just means I'm reclaiming them. We're going the difficult path, because I feel like it. I do not typically watch Celeste, that's fine. So I did not know. That is all good, that's why I just inform. I'm not gonna be like, how did you not know that? I cannot believe that you did not know something that you would not know elsewise by not just, like, playing the game. What a shame. Because I have had that happen before, where, like, I replay Celeste every year or so on my Switch with awful stick drift and try to finish the B. So Eternal Torment, B-sides then quit. I mean, I understand the struggle of having a console in which, like, you're not really able to switch from it, because you don't want to spend money on a PC. Like, buying a decent PC, at minimum, like, if you want to just play basic games, is like $1,000. USD. I literally just say USD because it's so much easier than using other currencies, especially mine. But, I mean, as long as you're not, like, worsening your life by not completing the B-sides and the stick drift annoying you. Oh, I totally have PC now, but all my save data is on my Switch and I have to re-buy the game. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I understand. Yeah, I kind of have the problem where, like, if I buy something for one console, I never buy it for another one, because, like, why would I ever replay that game? Can you not transfer data? Can you? I have no idea. Transfer data from Switch to PC? That seems very weird. I'm not sure that'd be possible. I mean, maybe there's a way to look it up and see. Or you could just, like, edit a save file if you have the technical know-how. I do not think Nintendo would like that. Nintendo does not like many things about their consumers. You know what they like about their consumers? When they spend money. 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 Oi. Wee. I did not even need the cloud. Unnecessary cloud. Oh, so is that a kill barrier? Did they move the kill barrier for the specific section? How rude. I honestly want them to make another 3DS, honestly. I kind of... Okay, so part of me... What I want them to do is I just want them to stay to, like, a uniform system in which they put all their games onto. Like, kind of have the same appeal for PC. Or begin taking all the games from, like, 3DS, DS, Game Boy era, and then start transferring them over to Nintendo Switch. And not as a service that you have to use the internet for. Please, no. 90% of the good part about the Switch is that you use it when you do not have internet, and you just take it with you. It's kind of the whole appeal. Believe it or not. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I would have to save my dash. I think I'm just gonna save my dash for that second. Well, they kind of do. But you have to pay for Nintendo Online, yeah, which is a subscription service. I hate subscription services. Do not even get me started with how much I hate subscription services. The entire business model for a subscription service is that you buy it and then you forget about it, and then you keep paying the company money. That is the only purpose. That is all they are meant for. They are just meant to hose as much money from you as possible. I've refused to buy a single subscription ever. Yes. Except I have to pay a silly subscription called rent. And then taxes. Honestly, I should get rid of those subscriptions. And also the internet bill. And then groceries. And then other stuff. I only have it because I'm waiting for the original Super Smash Bros. I already pay taxes for the store. Why should I have to pay more for my salary? Well, I'm clearly joking about the taxes thing, but taxes are a necessary evil. They should exist because we do need services like a fire department and a police department. What services we do not need is like politicians making stuff and then being like, we're going to give ourselves a pay raise from your taxes. Smiley. Yes, they very much should, but we hate them. My advocacy has always been that people hate when taxes are used inefficiently and they feel like that they're not being used for what they actually need. When you pay so much in taxes and you rarely see any benefit from it, like let's take the US for example. If you were to pay the same tax rate and then they somehow figured out a way to have like healthcare and like all other good services that most higher end Western countries have with the same tax rate, people would love paying taxes. They'd be like, I understand this is a common good. But for now, it's just people taking advantage of the system. And then the people who are supposed to fix people taking advantage of the system, taking advantage of the system themselves. And then blaming it on immigrants. And probably trans people. For some reason. You see, the problem with modern day and current policies is that the gay people are the ones increasing the taxes. It's probably Madeline from Celeste. I think people here are too brainwashed and they would just call that communism. That's why tax evasion is so fun. True. Tax evasion pride flag. No, I honestly believe the sad truth of it is that if you talk to most people who would like have that ideology, the qualifications to convince them is that number one, you would probably have to be male. I'm sorry, but some people are dumb. You'd have to be male and you just have to be assertive and you have to be calm and collected. If you are collected and you talk to them like that, I guarantee you they would actually agree with you. And they would agree with you about those dumb things. But then if you start talking about like certain politicians that they approve of or certain policies, then you would start losing them. You could show a bill. It's Jover for me. Gotta trans my gender to get a man to agree with me. True. Absolutely. Well, it's just the truth. I'm not gonna be like sugarcoating. Like, I imagine the most conservative of like, we should get rid of all taxes and make it so we should put the Bible in schools. If like, if a woman was to go up to them and try to explain this thing, they'd just go, oh. Who are you talking about? Why are you even here right now? I'd be the type to be able to talk about the good old days. What good old days you mean by that? You know, just the good old days. No, say a specific time. No. It's too weird if I say a specific time. Or I could do the good old Metal Gear Rising quote of the good old days after 9/11. That is an actual quote from that game, by the way. So many good quotes from that game. The good old days, I could say slurs without repercussions. People were soft. You know, we grew up with South Park. We're used to making fun of people, except when they make fun of people that I like. Then South Park is woke. It is being controlled by the woke mob. My good old days are 1776 when those tea-sipping weirdos walked away. Because as you know, South Park is very political and... No comment. No comment on British people going away from America. Yeah, Britain's... I hate Britain. Believe it or not. I hate most countries. Yeah, countries. God, the countries. I hate them all. If you ever want a reason to not like a country, I guarantee there's something that a country's done to make you not like them. Or they'll continue to do bad stuff in the future. I imagine that they're not going to all come together and be like, you know what? Move to Celeste Mountain Twin? True, then all my problems would go away. But then I'd have weird people on the internet complain that it's forced diversity because one of the characters is trans in the game. And it's forced diversity because they're included in the game. And that's forcing it down my throat. So true, honestly. Because what's more interesting is having a character that is just the exact same archetype over and over again. Because then I understand, and it makes Brian not complicated. Japan is very easy to hate, but they make cool things so no one cares. Japan is like one of the most racist. I'm not saying this to be rude or anything, but Japan has so many problems that people will ignore because it's Japan and like anime. And like, wow. So true. It's Japan. It's diversity, grr. I know, that's what I think when I go in the morning. You see, when I have cereal, I have the exact same thing. I never switch it up. I have burger, and then I have beer. And then maybe wine. One small look at World War II and you hate them, but then you look at the cool anime and do not care anymore. Yes. True. You see, anime is actually just a psyop by the Japanese government to make you like them after World War II. And it did wonders for the reputation of Japan before anime. It was war crimes. Well, yeah. What is going on with my phone? Are you okay? And so Japan is unironically the country to be like, we're having a population crisis. How do we fix this? And then other people are like, hey, you know, you could like let immigrants into the country. And then Japan's like, wow, if only there was a solution that was not that. In fact, I'm insulted that you'd even suggest that as a solution. Also, I hope that there's something called tourist brain, because the funny thing about being a tourist to a different country is you lose, like, 90% of your brain cells. Because I truly do believe they should just start having sex more. I'm pretty sure that's not going to solve the problem. Do you know how many, like, men and women in Japan just focus on their careers and do not even worry about, like, relationships whatsoever, so it's complicated? Honestly, also, so true. They just like me for real. So true. Why worry about relationships and, like, all the complexities of all of that when you could just, like, do what you want to do by yourself? Oh, I did not go far enough. This music is so gas. I love Lena Rain. Is that the composer for Celeste's music? Or the artist, as it were? Yes, okay, I figured. You'd be like, no, this is a completely random individual. I just wanted to test your knowledge of Celeste. I wanted to give you a test to see if you're a real Celeste player. Hi. Hi, Gregory. She also did music for Minecraft. She made Pig Step. Oh, is that the composer that people were complaining about? This did not make good Minecraft music, like, anymore? Even though it's, like, perfectly fine. Yes? Okay. God, I hate Pig Step. It sounds perfectly fine. I just hate it for no reason in particular. They just hate it because it's new? Well, yes. Everybody hates things because they're new. I remember when everybody I talked to hated Last of Us Part 2. They said that they hated that game with a passion, and now when I talk to people about Last of Us Part 2, like, it's a good game. Funny how that changes. Weird. Slightly reminds me of the Axiom Verge OST. Is it Axiom Verge? Never heard of that game before. I'm pretty sure I was in your Moonberry stream. Oh yeah, I actually got the Moonberry. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know. Days go by weird. My perception of time is completely out of whack. Okay, well, good game anyways. Yep. You got the Moonberry chat. No. Also, that stream was probably torture for some people, because you know that if you know the jellyfish that you need for getting the Moonberry, when I did it the first time, I accidentally killed it near the end, and I felt so bad. I did the Moonberry like 2 more times in a row just to make sure it lived. So yeah. Imagine seeing somebody that you've been watching for probably an hour get to a Moonberry and then say, you know what, I want more. And then just decide, I'll keep doing it just to keep this one thing alive. And honestly, it's a good thing, because, you know, the room after the forced death? Yes. I believe I know what room you're talking about. And so I guess doing those sorts of things is good, because I think the problem that most people have with streaming is they focus on attracting everyone, when really, the real strategy is just repelling the people that you do not want, or you know that's not going to watch your stream. Because you're targeting a much lower audience there, and it makes your job easier. Because I spent so long loop failing that room. Loop failing? It sounds like my entire Celeste playthrough. I've spent an hour trying to get this golden berry. This is not even difficult. I'm just... Sometimes when I have conversation, I just drift away. Drifting away. The moments that take up a dull day. Ba 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 ba. Hanging the desperation is the English way. Can I do it twice in a row? No, I cannot. How sad. Right, waste hours in an offhand way. Fritter. Ugh. W Pink Floyd. Finally, somebody mentioned that I was listening to Pink Floyd. What's 9 plus 10? It's 19. But if you want to be funny, it's 21. Which I tried to do one attempt, yes. Okay, so fun fact. Most rooms in this game do not have wind. I decided to stop and read chat in the one room in which there was wind. That would kill me, because there were spikes to the side. Not heard that song in a long time. What song is that? I think that's off of Dark Side of the Moon. Get it? Because it's called Time? I'll see myself out, yeah. Also, the sad thing about Pink Floyd is that if you say your favorite album is Dark Side of the Moon... if you say your album is Dark Side of the Moon, people call you basic, but it's also a really good album. It's not my favorite album, because I think mine is, what is it? Is it Shine On You Crazy Diamond? What is it? I'm gonna look up Pink Floyd albums real quick, because it's the album that has Welcome to the Machine. There's wind in here. Well, yes, I was being a little hyperbolic. To be fair, I've only listened to Dark Side of the Moon, so... Pink Floyd has a lot of good albums. A lot of their later work, I'm not a big fan of, but I do like much of what they released. Oh, it's Wish You Were Here. Also, if you like Pink Floyd, you'll love the song Wish You Were Here. It's fantastic. Probably my favorite song they've ever made. Ba 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 ba. And there we go. Fun fact: did you know I definitely voiced the dog in that one in that one meme video of Dog of Wisdom? I definitely did that. Wow, what a good wisdom. Bird. True, yes. Thank you. I approve. Gosh, it's so windy. You know, I'm gonna motivate myself. I'm gonna give myself 2 more attempts, and then I'm just gonna go after normal moonberry hunting. Or moonberry. Strawberry hunting. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Ad Extra, for the fall. Oh wait, I can do another dad joke with that. Sure, you are following, but when will you ever leave? Could get it, because you're following. That's a good joke. Definitely, yes. Ugh. Do not cough after. I did not actually need to cough, that was just for comedic effect. I can cough on demand. Have you played the 8-bit version? Are you talking about Picto 8? I have. Do you care about anything about Nintendo's Direct today? What was on the Direct? I have not watched it. I have been living in a box. Yes, it's funny. It's funny. So true. Are you gonna tell me, yeah, like, Cyberpunk 2078 was announced in the Nintendo Direct, and so was, like, Hollow Knight Silksong. Partner Showcase. Is Partner a famous game company, or are you just talking about, like, affiliate companies? I'll just look it up. Hold on. Oh no, now you have to look at the pause screen. There's no jingling keys. Actually, I could go get keys if I wanted to, just to jingle them, to keep people's attention span. I got so hyped when I saw the first 2-second clip of the new Silk Song gameplay. I know. Oh, it says 20 hours ago. Is it happening soon? What time is it occurring? What time is it now? Where am I? Who are you people? Also, the funniest thing that Team Cherry could do is make it so that's the last. It's an hour in an hour and a half. Am I even going to be streaming in an hour and a half? Probably not. Who knows? The funniest thing that Team Cherry could do is make it so that was the last piece of information released about Silksong, and then just drop it one day and never tell anyone about it. Because people would be so angry. They'd be like, oh, why did you not tell us? Or maybe, honestly, I would start more hype for it, because then all your favorite Hollow Knight content creators would be doing, like, the soy pog face at the screen. And no, I can see the thumbnails already, where, like, when Silksong comes out, it's gonna be people pogging at the screen and pointing back and be like, the game finally came out! It's not fake! It was not just a dream! Okay, I got one more attempt. Ooh. That's what I thought of, too. Yeah. Yeah, you'll know when I've gotten too big for my britches on streaming and YouTube when I start doing thumbnails like that. And I hope you know if I ever do, it's absolutely, definitely unironic. It's real! I do not know what it is, but people using their real face and doing, like, thumbnails and stuff like that kind of just feels weird to me. I kind of personally prefer thumbnails when there's not humans in it. Maybe I am a robot. Feels like Mr. Beast. Well, yes. Well, all of Mr. Beast's recent thumbnails just feel like they've been AI generated. They feel so weird. Whatever software or, like, editing style they're going for, it's just so uncomfortable. Also, I think the last Mr. Beast video that I... What's the last Mr. Beast video that I watched? It's been a while. I kind of just got bored of the content. Because it feels like once you get big enough, you just start making stuff for the... to feed the machine. Yeah, it's not great anymore. Back in my day, Mr. Beast used to make great content. The best. Oh, and he's also coming out with an anime, I think, right? It's just like Corey Kenshin's also coming out with an anime. It seems like the big new thing for YouTubers to do is to come out with an anime. Actually, even Giggurk is coming out with an anime. But I thought about it. I do not watch many of Giggurk's videos, but I know that he's coming out with something. And I know some of you might be like, who in the world are you talking about? Are you okay? There are so many YouTubers now that it's hard to be like, yeah, you know this person, right? Because you probably do not. Back in my day, I used to make videos on people's bad Minecraft intros. True. So true. Back in my day, he did not have an Amazon TV show that I watched 2 episodes of. Oh, that's the last Mr. Beast thing that I watched. And I was like, wow, this is like every other game show that has ever existed, except Mr. Beast is here. That's my review of the show, by the way. It's a game show, but with Mr. Beast. A person, I presume. A person? Or perhaps you were asking for a specific food item from your child. A pear, son? I deserved that one. That one was earned. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do have a Discord. Perchance. Do you know what I do in my Discord, by the way? I play Wordle, and that's the only thing that I do on my Discord. I occasionally send a message in which I'm like, hey, I'm still alive. I do stuff. Wordle? Yes, that is all I do. Every day I do the Wordle. And then I'm like, hey guys, I did it in 5 attempts today, just like every other day. Do you want the link? I only send it if people say like, yes, I want the link. Yes, okay. Okay, and then dash to the right, over here. Then we go uppy! We went Dead by Daylight. I saw them. The Dead by Daylight message. The Dead by Daylight jump scare message. Just raw. Alright, you know what? Super, you've been asking for so long. You know what? I'll play some Dead by Daylight today, but what I'll do is I'll do one more attempt because I feel like it's unfair for the people who have been watching Celeste. I'll do another attempt at the Goldenberry. We can continue the conversation, and if people want to leave because I'm not playing Celeste anymore, that's perfectly fair. So I'll probably be playing Celeste for like 10 or 15 more minutes, and then I'll do some DBDing. Because I know they added the new Walking Dead survivors. DBD is only fun when I'm not playing. Ah, yes. Whoops. No, there's no need to apologize, Super. I never want to make anybody feel bad for, like, my mistake, because I should not be looking over at chat when I'm in the middle of doing jumps. Yes. Oh. We. You know, the funny thing is that I've actually had some of the most uncomfortable text conversations in Dead by Daylight that, like, I don't know what it is, but Dead by Daylight and PC, I get some weird people that, like, survive with me on groups. And there's a Guilty Gear channel? True. I'm still trying to learn Guilty Gear, by the way. The people that I play, I used to play Elephant Valentine, but I mainly play Potemkin, and I'm trying to learn Ramlethal again. And the reason I played Elephant is Elephant's just funny. Just gun. I do not worry, I suck at the game. Okay. Alright. Fair's fair. Well, and I need to... Honestly, I should probably start doing Guilty Gear streams, because I really need to learn the game for one of my friends. Because he's been asking me for a while. I met one nice person on Dead by Daylight. Anyways, to continue the Dead by Daylight conversation. I saw somebody in a Dead by Daylight lobby who was just asking for a girlfriend. And then a few games later, I went into another lobby and there was somebody asking for a boyfriend. And I was like, oh. How bitterly ironic. Two people looking for treasures that they can never possibly possess. If only they met each other and sent the message. What is worse, a Guilty Gear girlfriend or a Dead by Daylight boyfriend? The choice is yours. Because you know the Guilty Gear girlfriend would be, if you ever said the word counter, they would start going into epileptic seizure from how many times you hear that in that game. Because if you do not know what happens to hear the counter sound effect, the only time you hear counter is when you're hit and you're in the middle of doing an action. Counter. Counter. So what happens is if you're a basic player and you're trying to do inputs, if the other player knows basic things about the game, they just hit you and then they keep hitting you over and over, and as you're trying to do inputs, all they hear is counter, counter. Is Guilty Gear that one game you played that one time that's super hard fighting game? Guilty Gear is like a baby fighting game compared to other ones, by the way. Guilty Gear is nothing compared to other stuff. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I see you on this stage. Am I getting somebody actually added to the call? Wow. I want to see. Hi, Gundy. What do you want to talk about?
Hi, I am on my phone. Just
Oh.
heads up.
Oh, nice.
How's the stream going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
Tired.
Ah. Nice.
It is like 4 something in the morning.
Hmm. No. Could be worse. Could be 5 in the morning.
Well, I mean, that's not that far away.
True.
Any recommendations on how to get past the 3rd stage in Celeste?
The 3rd stage in Celeste? What exactly are you struggling with?
I don't know, just some of the fucking like moving stuff.
Oh, you're talking about like the platforms that move, where like it keeps momentum, like the traffic light things?
No, those ones are fine. I've been getting those just fine. It's just the 3rd level's been getting me for whatever reason. Like, I was able to do main A, main B on the first one. I finished all of 1 and 2, so...
Okay, I'll take a look. I'm currently doing a golden... Okay, I'll take a look right now.
I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry.
It's fine, hold on. I want to take a look at the 3rd stage. That was such perfect timing. Definitely intentional. Oh, Celestial Resort. Okay, so are you talking about the platforms that move when you, like, touch them? So, like, they move slowly down, or they move slowly up?
No, more just the moving enemies and stuff like that.
Oh.
The hazards.
Factorio game help.
Is that a get good moment, or is that a...
It is a timing thing. So most of those typically kind of go on like a 1-2 pattern. So just like patiently watch it, and then like just sit there for a moment and like pretend to go during certain intervals in which it would be safe. That would be my greatest recommendation. Okay. Alright, well, I hope you do well. Honestly, I'm probably going to be moving to Dead by Daylight, so I'm going to kick you from the call. It'll be funny. Anyways, bye-bye.
Aw, you're no fun.
I know. But then when I came to the stage after getting gun, it was super easy. Yeah. Also, I've told them before, allegedly. So, he's one of my friends that I know. You could probably tell. I'll do one more attempt at it, because I said I would try to do it for 15 more minutes. But anyways. Meanie, I am a meanie. I'm sorry, Gundy, but during these later streams, sometimes I just want to focus. And I'm already dealing with chat over here, and chat can be their own little special thing. And plus, I did not want to, like... I'm not going to be on for too much longer. Maybe at most an hour, so I did not want to get your... Insomnia goes hard once again. True. No, we're not special. True. Nobody's special. Absolute nihilism. Nobody's special. We're all the same. There's no meaning in life. Find somebody very interested in. Okay, so there might be a little bit of meaning in life. There might be some purpose to live, okay? I was joking. But it's still true. Alright, what am I gonna do on Dead by Daylight? I'm probably gonna play as Killer. Why are there multiple people named after Satan's genitalia in your Discord server? Because my friends are weird. Do not worry about it. Okay. Yippee, Killer gameplay speak. Indeed it is. Better to not question it? Yeah. Okay. Yes. And also, I have a feeling I know who are the people that did that, which is even funnier. I have no context to the story, but I feel like I know who did it. And if I had to guess, it was probably Lipton. Maybe even Froggo. Nah, we're gonna do it the safer route. I did not take the golden! I'm a fool! A fool! What killer am I gonna play? I could do Trapper if I want to hear funny scream sound effects. Yeah. Weird. Trapper? What? Trapper's not boring. Trapper's actually quite fun. I do not think you understand the mindset that I have when I play Dead by Daylight. I play for funsies, not for, like, getting 4Ks. Lipton or Froggo? Yeah. Because remember, Peanuts is funny. So many people have a Peanuts allergy. A fool, he says. I am but the fool. I like Bubba. Okay, Bubba is funny, but Bubba also... The reason I like Trapper is Trapper can somewhat be anti-loop. Bubba is like, you are going to be looped. That is your life. That is what you are going to do. You are going to be going around these pallets for the rest of eternity, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you better have generator slowdown perks, because Bubba's got nothing for that. Do you know what the generator slowdown perks on Trapper is called? It's called hoping that they're stupid. And they all get stuck in the traps. That's pretty much it. You ever considered the funniest killer Springtrap? He's funny because horror. Well, you can also have White Man jump scare, which is very funny. It's very innovative of brave of Five Nights at Freddy's to have a white woman jump scare and then white man jump scare. Well, yeah, you can play as the Springtrap from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and it's like Matthew Lillard without the mask. And it's just a guy. I'm just a guy. I was unaware. I will show you as soon as I get into Dead by Daylight if you're curious. I like how he doesn't get flashbanged at 3 AM. No, I'm taking Lightborn. Oh, trust me. I might even be able to show the Mori, because I'm pretty sure in the story you can preview Moris. And that's where the jump scare is. Oh wait, no, it's not the Mori, is it? No, it is the Mori too. There's 2 jump scares in the game. Hold on. That's even funnier. Okay. It's always risky when I say no and I do not complete it, because people are going to think that I'm trying to say a gamer word, but I'm certainly not. Alright, it's Dead by Daylight time. On that disappointment. Okay, no golden strawberry for me today. Dead by Daylight as it's Super's request. Hopefully, I can stream to TikTok as well, Dead by Daylight. You never know. It's like a 50-50 shot every time I do it. Speedrun. Also, I'm not changing the stream links. It's just gonna say Strawberry Hunting and Celeste, and then people are gonna be like, but this is not Celeste. True. You're very observant. Never mind. No. I'll change it on TikTok, though, because, you know, TikTok is special, and usually I abuse TikTok. You see, the abuse can continue on if I'm nice, like, one time. That's how it works. Also, Dead by Daylight's not opening. Hello? Is Rick Grimes himself preventing me from opening the game? Oh dear. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna put it in transition so it's not so weird. Just like sitting here. Hold on. Sources. No, no, that's not what I wanted. Just put it here. Alright, I'll turn on the music as well so it's not so loud. Actual emotes on Twitch too? Crazy. Believe it or not, I did not commission somebody to make this stream break video. This is all me. Crazy. And of course I immediately have to go away from it. Best viewers. Okay, it's a real stream because I got the bot on Twitch. That bot shows up literally every time. Such talent. Yes, I'm a multi-talented content creator. My talents are sarcasm and not showing emotion. So, being a guy for real. Norman Reedus, the Death Stranding man himself? I love when I alt-tab and it's not doing what I want it to do. California girls are so incredible. Daisy Duke's bikinis on top. Da 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 da. Hey, merch! Merch! Buy the merch! Is that like that one Jake Paul song that everybody forgot about? Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Alright, I streamed Dead by Daylight here. Alright, let's see how many frames I have. Oh, you found it? Fun bot, yes. And look, I have such a unique skin on Trapper. Look at him, he's this special little boy. Alright, I'm probably gonna put Lightborn here, because Lightborn's funny. Okay, tell me if there's any problems with the stream, because sometimes it lags when I switch from games instead of just restarting, so yippee. I also like that Lightborn marks them for a few seconds. The only reason that I take Lightborn is for when the survivors realize they're using the flashlight and it's doing no effect, they just lose all hope. Such despair. We. Actually, wait, can I prestige the man? Oh, I could get him to level 5? Okay, maybe not that much. I love that as well. Yes, the utter despair. They just look at you like, why? And I've actually had people direct message me on, like, Steam before. Because I used Lightborn, and they said that I'm a bad player because I choose Lightborn. And they made an entire build around a flashlight. I'm sorry, it's not my fault that you made a build around something that I can easily counter with one perk. Or better yet, I could counter it by looking at the ground. I wish I was joking, but if you just look at the ground, it does nothing. Wow. Incredible. You know, this is the perfect game for story time, because the load queues, especially at this hour, are pretty bad for a game of this time. If it can be countered so easily, then why do people bring them so often? Because it makes them feel morally superior when they get, like, flashlight saves, and they feel like they're bullying people. So, yes. That's why they do it. And you're a bad player because you use a flashlight, like, be for real. It's not that serious. Yes. I have gotten many times when I've played Killer, I've gotten the funny keep yourself safe message many times. And at this point, most of the time when I get in the lobby, the word that I type is so true, and then I leave. You gotta love that one? Yes, I love that message. It's very hopeful. Really spreading positivity throughout the community. There's no flashlight. I'm taking a Lightborn anyway. What if they have flashbangs? Actually, there's a lot of funny builds that I could do for this game, or like funny ideas that I could do. I can still find one. And you're a bad player because you use a Alright, yeah, I already read that message! Raw! Stashy Pashy, thank you for the follow. I could do like a game in which I do a 10-game series in which like I never hunt after specifically female or male characters with certain killers. Why is there a pillar just there? Hello. What is that? Walking Dead? What is this? What are you doing here? Hello? Huh? What was that? The industrial steel beam of holding the game together. They have to start installing supports to make sure that the bugs are no longer there. Game broken, I think. Dead by Daylight having a glitch and being broken? Never. The frames. Never. Exactly. This is the perfect spot. They'll never expect it. And then we do this here. Should I be like a socially anxious trapper? That like when I see somebody I just walk away. Just hide in a corner. Also, Gundy, I saw you there. I saw you under the stream stage. You're getting exposed. I saw you. You're probably still in the stream. I saw you do that. Do not pretend that you did not. I'm the one doing the socially anxious build, not you. Just place a trap when you see somebody. Trap anxiety immediately places trap. That's a good plan. Okay, we'll do that. What is this? Is this like dating apps? I've not seen a single woman here. Not a single woman in sight. Just like real life for real. Okay, I gotta keep at least one trap on me. In real life simulator? Yes. Women are just fictional. They're not real. I see one. I have to place a trap. Alright. Hi. 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 So you come here often? Start doing like cringe first pickup lines. So, where do you typically like to go on a nice summer's day like this? What's another good one? What's your shoe size? What brand is your microwave? I really need to know. It's very important information. Oh wow, you're not instantly vaulting? What a survivor. How are you? True, that's a good one. No, the trap did not activate. I'm so sad. Hi. I'm 6'9" and read feminist literature, by the way. True. I'm infinite height. Oh dear, I have to drop you. Do you have an air fryer? Here's a sad thing I have said. No need to point me out like that, because like on social media apps when I've talked to people, I have said, how are you? So many times. What else am I supposed to say if there's nothing else on like a profile or something like that? What do you want me to do? Come up with an actual interesting icebreaker question? That's too much to ask. Also, they're definitely gonna break free. Trust, I'll give you a wrist. What's the tip? Also, I forgot to place a trap down. Tip: talking to women. Do not overthink it. Believe it or not, they're just people. Please, please date me. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. You know, because you've matched with me, and because we like talked for 5 minutes, you owe me a date. You know, it's a sad thing that would actually probably work on some people. No, they're going to the funny palettes. Hold on. I hate this spot. It would work on me. True. Tip: talking to women, do not. True. Yeah, you should just say commands. Date me. It works every time. Wow, they vaulted? Crazy. Oh, they vaulted again? Crazy. Come here. Oh, you have boil over too? That's a nice perk. Crazy, I know. At this point, I'm just gonna start messing with them. There's no point. Spin, 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 spin. Is it the same person? I'm not trying to find you. Leave. I'm not interested. Go away. Alright, let's just open the door real quick. Smack. Hi. I have consumed the trap. What? Okay. Well. You're coming with me. Why does the clay have magical door opening powers? It's a perk that you get from asking awkward, like, opening questions to women. It's a natural power that men have. You better not be coming back this way. I'm just gonna stare at them until they leave. Go. No. Why is it when you're not interested, they show up? This is a real-life simulator. Go away. No. 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 No, 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 no. Let me pick them up. I want to pick them up. I want to pick them up. I'm picking them up. They're going the other way. No, I'm picking them up. They're going. Leave this way. Go. You shall do as I command. Yeah, you're spiteful. This is how I would play. Leave. Go. Please. Is the other door open? Make them slug race or something? I don't know. Just leave. They're probably not even gonna try to leave here. Oh no, wait, they are trying to leave. Okay, well, let's do this then. Just to leave, Sag? I'm not able to leave. There's no abandon button. Rock. Okay. Hi. 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 What food places do you typically like to go to? Where do you live around here? I cannot believe they did that. Tell them to leave? How? Am I supposed to point at them more poignantly? Dang, interesting strawberry hunt. I know. Right. Point and laugh. That's what I'm already doing, though. Yeah, I was only planning to play this for like 2 or 3 games, so I just felt like not changing the stream title. People are going to be coming to the stream and be like, Spooky! This is not Celeste. 100% is Celeste yesterday, by the way. Oh, nice! Right now working on it. How far are you? Or what point are you at? Right now doing Hornet's second battle? Oh, okay. So, are you talking about in the Pantheons, or just like base game? What do you mean? So, in the Pantheons, you do all the boss fights. Have you not done the Pantheons before? Or should I just not spoil what those are? Just leave you in a mist of confusion. Nope. Okay. I will not say anything more. You will learn of them eventually. You will understand the path. Do not spoil. I want to waste 100 hours. Yes, I know. That's why I'm not. It's just most people, when I talk about Hollow Knight, they understood about that. So hopefully I did not spoil that for you. Also, I'm gonna do the social. I am gonna do the funny socially anxious build of pain. Yes. I've had this one boss where I can use Dream now on his corpse and get a harder fight. Oh yeah, the Dream boss fights. Very fun. I like it. It was just a dream. Okay, I'm gonna do socially anxious, but it's just men. I swear. If I get only women, they deserve to die. I know that the player base of Dead by Daylight really likes acting cutesy, even though I'm pretty sure if I had to say a split of the gender, like split of Dead by Daylight players, I'd say probably 70-30. Maybe even 80-20 for men to women. Although I'm not entirely sure. If you could not tell, most of the time when I talk with people, I'm not really out of my social circle too much. So this is just a guess. A guess based on the limited knowledge that I've seen, and the fact that most of the streams I've ever seen of this game are just men. So why do I keep getting squeaking noise in my ear? Maybe I should get that checked out. Alright, any other customization I can add to Trapper? Make him be the big, beautiful boy that he deserves to be. Wait, I zoned out. What did I miss? You missed absolutely nothing. There was no conversation. There's men. Okay. There's only a woman. Okay, cool. And there's a TTV. Point and laugh. They put TTV in their name. Alright, so this round what I'm doing is that I only attack the men. The women are left. They're fine. Actually, wait. No, that is fair. But, like, I'm also gonna have the, like, predicate. I'm also gonna say... It was the other way around a minute ago. Yes, exactly. So it's fair. If she, like, gets on a trap or I grab her from a locker, she goes on the hook. So many people in Dead by Daylight with TTV in the one. And so many of them are VTubers. Go for the TTV, I low-key want to look them up and see the reaction. Well, sometimes what happens is that they're TTVs and then they just never stream. And that's great. I love when that happens. It's hilarious. It's the best thing in the world. I mean, hold on. Maybe I have time. Yeah, my game's tweaking. I'm gonna change the Twitch stream. You're right. They ain't streaming. Mm-hmm. I can see the future. I'm gonna rename the Dead by Daylight Twitch stream to Cries of Help. I do not know why. I just felt like it. It was just a dream. Somewhere fog. Oh no, of course. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt. You keep doing what you're doing. Little did you know they'll be coming running right towards me. It's how it works, man. 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 Oh, already threw the pallet. Did not even have to do anything to work for that. Oh, is this a new Walking Dead map? I could not even tell. Until I just saw the Walking Dead reference. That's really weird. Mr. Grimes, may you, like, answer why you are completely naked right now, essentially, except the hospital gown. It's a reference to the TV show. Point. It's a TV show reference. Oh, hello, man. Norman Reedus. There's definitely better voice acting in that for Death Stranding. Do not dead open inside? Yes. Also, currently I am camping the survivor because I've spent at least 3 seconds within being able to see them. I'm horrible at the game. Also, that's a first hook that I've done today. Man. Oh, okay, they did not instantly go. I usually test all the new survivors to see if they do the funny strat. Okay, we'll just kick it. This is why Trapper is such a pain, because it's so boring. They're not doing anything interesting. They just do the same thing of go to the pallet loop, and then I have to reset this. The fun part of Trapper is when they actually go into the traps that I preset. But only one of them has done that so far. Because then the dopamine spike hits. It's the gambling aspect that draws me to Trapper. I'm gonna be amazed if somehow somebody goes on that woman jump scare. Instantly drops it. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm very shy. I'm a Scorpio. That's the sound of that clicking sound. That's a sound of sadness. They don't even try to loop a little longer. They just instantly drop. Yes, and it makes it really boring for me because like there's no interesting. It's just the chase has ended. Now we go to another one, and then they do it again. The chase has ended. Now we go to another one. I'm gonna put this back. They'll never expect it. That was really sad on their part. Okay. What was that? If that truly was the what's the locker perk, that was one of the worst uses I've ever seen. I purposely went a little bit around it too. You there. You. I see you. Two gens, two hooks to lock in. Yeah, I'll be fine. I got this, I believe. I thought I was standing far enough away, but apparently not. I'm sorry that they added magnetism to the pallets. It's a very cool, quirky perk. Also, what in the world was that? I'm tweaking? I'm tweaking? So much Lightborn, so little time. Hi. I'm very close to the exit gate, so I might just preemptively set a trap over there. in the world did the man go? Oh, I did go over here. Okay. You know, believe it or not, I think they're gonna get another generator here very soon. Oh, and right next to a hook. What? They got the last generator? That's crazy. Okay, I need to find another... It also gives me intel on when they're near the exit gates, because I have to get rid of the trap. Like, one of them's already opening it. Good heavens. Please do not be the woman character. Please. I forgot her name on the show. I'm sorry. They've already opened it? That's crazy. I thought it took longer than that. Hold on, we're gonna put this here. Oh, did they use Unbreak? What's that one? Deliverance? They use Deliverance? Ah, yes, I cannot see you, Dwight. Okay, I'm gonna try to get him to the left, because if I get him here, I would laugh so hard. Oh, they used the flashlight. I'm not able to hit her, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, that was a good game. There's not really much that I could do there, because I had no slowdown. Every time I did a chase, they would do a generator, like, instantly. Alright, well, anywho. I think this is where I'm going to end stream. I said I would stream for about another 2 hours, and guess what? It's been about 2 hours. So with that, hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did it / do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.